Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for August 21st, 2024. This is for Aries. Last shuffle coming out for Aries. Let's see what's going on. So Aries, what we have, conflict, and we have the sacred temple. So there may be something happens, and it's like it may make you feel like you're on the wrong path, but that's not. I wonder if I feel like it's not true. That there may be, like you're saying, come on, spirit, you brought me here. You made me apply for this. You made me go here. You made me feel, or I got the impression, or I got the intuitive nudge to do this, and now they're saying no. You know, what is that? What is that about? And it may have to do with moving or a home situation, right? The conflict is there's a conflict with celebration. Someone wants to just all fun and no play. I mean, no work. All play and no work. That may be the issue. There's something you're supposed to complete something or finish something or get the approval of something or graduate from something. Things are meant to change for the better. You just got to keep on putting in the effort, is what this is saying, really. The conflict is Four of Wands, Three of Cups. I said too much, all fun and play and no work. So the Devil and Four of Pentacles. Some people are going to be really. There's something that happens here, right? Where you need to keep your happy thoughts. Stay like jovial in the midst of whatever conflict, because it looks like you're brought to some space, and then I was told to go this way, and then there's obstacles on that path. And why would I be told to go this way if I was going to end up being late, or I was going to end up not being able to finish, or I wasn't going to get the approval or something here? And they're saying you got to keep a really jovial attitude. Make jokes, be the happy-go-lucky Aries, you know what I mean? Make jokes in all things, find humor in every situation that you're in, because this is what that says here, that it's going to be hard for you to keep that going, because you might be one of those people that's like turning sarcastic and start roasting people, which is hilarious to me. Have you ever been around an Aries that roasts? Do you want to laugh and then you look at the other people's face like, dang, I don't know if it's I shouldn't laugh at this because they're really upset. This is looking like an Aries, like you could go to the dark side of that situation and just be like, oh, it must be too hard to press a button. Your fingers must be broken. I forgot, kind of vibe. They're asking you to be more jovial, like keep things very light. Don't take it too seriously. Don't get too deep about it. Because the sacred temple is the world and Two of Pentacles. You're meant to complete something. You're meant to get to the next level of something. You're meant to be advanced. You're meant to be approved. But it all depends on your contribution to the situation. So it all depends on how you act. It all depends on on what you say, and how you say it, and what you're putting forth. Like if you're being a jerk about it, I don't think you're going to get anything. Not saying that you're a jerk or you're going to be, but I'm seeing a person who might be like, oh, okay, I forgot you can't chew bubblegum and talk at the same time. This is Walmart type of, having that kind of sarcastic humor may not be the best energy. The conflict would be that you'll be so tempted to make some messed up jokes. Um, Very important that you stay as positive, upbeat as you could be. Already celebrate your win as if you're already graduating or moving to the next level. Okay. Now decrease is Tower and the Six of Pentacles. Okay. If you continue to work on something, regardless of the obstacle, regardless of what's going on, and you keep things light and like jovial, not like roasty jovial, but like, oh, no worries. You know how things go. Like you could be that person that's like, oh, the Mercury retrograde, you could say something like that, well, I totally get it. I mean, it's not you. It's just how things go sometimes, it's okay. You know what? Like keeping it very light. You know what I mean? I don't know how else to put it, because I'm very sarcastic myself sometimes, and I don't mean to be. I just things pop in my head, and I always feel compelled to say it, even if I'm not. It's not even me and sometimes I say it, and then they're like, "How did you know that this and that and that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I just felt compelled to say it." And sometimes it could go left, and I don't mean to. So I apologize. Humor is my coping mechanism. So the decrease with this would say that you're not really, as long as you're keeping, as long as within any conflict, you are staying as stable as possible. You're keeping your happy thoughts about you. You're just like a very positive, like, oh, I'm sure that you guys will get it figured out. I'm sure things will work out. I'm sure this is however it goes. Um, I'm sure you guys can fix this, or no worries. There's a decrease in you contributing to everything falling apart. They're saying this is a cycle where you can't really do anything but help the situation. So you may feel very compelled to say, take it very seriously or take it down a dark path. So as long as you keep it very light, very, very positive, you're going to decrease the contribution. Six of Pentacles is always like, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. But if you're scratching the tower's back, you basically asking them to tear down your house. So it's like that's a decrease. That's on the decrease. So I'm seeing you building or rebuilding in a positive direction. There's an increase of the Hierophant and Six of Cups. There's an increase of you getting what you want. Oh, wow. Wish fulfillment here. Of you being hailed as some wise person. You've always been seen as a very wise person. So it would be very unwise for you to turn dark and start roasting everybody. Like, of course you can't get that done. You're doing, you've got to be very cautious in your approaches, because there's something that's going to be very conflictual that occurs. And you're going through a cycle of not really too much contributing to the downfall of your whole operation, because you're meant to succeed, but you're going to end up getting what you want. But it comes from you being celebratory, jolly. That's okay. Things are going to work out. No worries. That kind of vibe. It's very important that you're in that space. I needed to hear this myself because have lots of Aries placements, and so I'm like, yeah, when I run into, like, if spirit takes me somewhere, and then when I was younger, the spirit takes me to a place and then there's a conflict in that situation, I'm like automatically like, what is the deal? And now that I'm older, of course, I've learned very much so that if something's meant for you, it's meant for you. And so that this is what they're trying to say, like, something is meant for you. You're meant to excel or to go to the next level, complete something, graduate, progress to the next level. So keep that in mind as you're navigating through your day. Even in the midst of conflict, there's still something being prepared for you. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn really strongly, and Scorpio strong, and Taurus. So you could be an Aries Taurus cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.